G's, your girl is back with another freaking video. So before we get into the video, I want to give a big, huge thank you to MAC Cosmetics for sponsoring this portion of the video. So I'm going to be using MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and my shade is NC50, in case you guys want to know. Y'all know MAC foundation is iconic, and the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation is the OG that inspired many lookalikes since then. MAC has a foundation for everyone. They have 63 color true shades available. A few things that I love about this foundation is that it is 24-hour wear, oil free, which y'all know I love. It does not cause breakouts, which that is a plus. And it also has all day hydration. I'm also going to be using MAC New Lunch, their long lasting setting spray, which is the Fix Plus Stay Over. It's alcohol free. It sets your makeup for up to 16 freaking hours, y'all. It also now has a fine mist pump, which y'all can see. So you guys can check out these products and more at maccosmetics.com, and it also will be in the description box. Now again, I want to give a big thanks to MAC Cosmetics for sponsoring that portion of the video. Now we can get into the actual video, so let's get it. Clearly, you guys have read the title, so y'all already know what this video consists of, and that is kind of like the reason why your girl ain't got no makeup on and I got rollers in my head in the moment. So pretty much, if y'all read like the title, I'm going to be doing like a girls talk, which is kind of like the girls talk I did before, and you guys loved it. Y'all wanted another one and another one and another one. So this is pretty much what this video is going to consist of, but kind of in a different setting, different vibe, different, you know, atmosphere. I just wanted to do something different so it wasn't the same thing, like me just sitting down and you know what I'm saying, and talking and answering. It's different. So since this is gonna be like a chit chat, I'm about to do my makeup, girls talk, all of that. Y'all know I got the little wine, y'all. This is just the little sweet stuff. Gotta be sweet, that's it. Go ahead, take a little sip. Ooh. So y'all already know how this goes. I asked you guys on Instagram like different girl talk questions or topics that y'all want me to talk about and answer, and I kind of collected a few. And I had some good ones. Like I wasn't trying to do questions and topics I've already answered before, like not trying to make it repetitive, so it's different questions. So, and I already asked you guys, so all of these are from you all, and I'm going to just pretty much answer. I already washed my face, moisturized my lips, because y'all know gotta have chapstick on my lips before I start. Makeup in general, face is washed and clean. I do have a little post-period bump right here, y'all. Y'all see that? Ugh, sucks. And it actually hurts. My hair is in the rollers. They're gonna stay in the rollers until I'm done with my makeup. But let's get started. All right, y'all, so we're about to get started. So I'm about to prime my face first. Y'all already know, I prime first, and then I do my eyebrows. But it's like so crazy because I always tell I'm freaking makeup artist, right? Everybody, like every time I get my makeup done professionally, they always do my eyebrows last. And I be like, I always do my eyebrows before I do foundation and stuff. So like, but face is primed. I already have my first question. This is like more so a question, not so much a topic. Cheers, ding. Bear with me because I'm probably gonna end up stopping and doing all of that in the midst of it all, because I don't know how to multitask and do too much at once, and like my mind be going and I probably be thinking about what I'm supposed to do next because I'm so into talking. But anyway, so the first question is desire to get engaged again. So I think I kind of touched base on this when I was doing my seafood mukbang. It was like the desire to get engaged again. So I'm pretty sure it's kind of like the same things as I want to get married and all of that still. My desire to get engaged is kind of like, it's kind of like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I do eventually want to get married, have family, have kids, like all of that. That's something I still want. But at the moment, it's kind of not something that I care for. Like, it is what it is. And it's also something I want, but it's also something I'm not pressed for also. Not to say I was before, but it's just, in general, it's just not something I'm pressed for overall. It's kind of like, it is what it is. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. So I feel like that's kind of where I'm at, which is being engaged, being married, even being in a relationship. I kind of just feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm going with the flow, and I'm not just doing things because it's kind of like, oh, it's what you're supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? Like everything, I just want to go with the flow. Like, I mean, if I'm dating somebody, everything feels right, everything feels good, and you know, being engaged or heading to that next step where it's like being engaged and getting married feels right, then I'm all aboard for it. But I'm also not rushing nothing. I'm not pressed about nothing. If it happens, it happens. And I feel like divine timing, like timing is everything. Like if timing lines up like how my life is going right now, if being engaged and being in a relationship and being married aligns with my life at that moment, then sure, I'm all for it. But again, I'm not opposed to it. And I'm also not like just, you see what I'm saying? It's not an automatic like, oh yes, I want to be engaged right now, right then, right here, reading this, that time, all that. When I'm such and such age, like, nah. I am going with the flow, baby. And I just feel like too, like the way life is right now and how everything play out, it's kind of like I have already learned, like I've said this a million and one times, like I've already learned to just go with the flow. Like you don't have control over anything. Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. Whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. So, you know, just don't stress life. Don't stress life, don't rush life, because everything that is meant to happen will happen when it is supposed to happen. So that's just where I'm at with it, y'all. Desire to get engaged, that's just where it's at. Like, so the next topic is fashion, wearing what you like no matter the trend. This is a good one because a lot of people be so caught up on what people may or may not think about what they wearing, what they not wearing, all of that stuff. And one thing about me is I don't care. Like I don't care if you like it, I don't care if you do, I don't care if you don't. If I like it, that's all that matters. And this is how I feel on it. That's like where I stand with it. Like as far as that topic, as far as that question, that's just where I stand with it. Like I don't think that, you know, if you want to follow trends, cool. Following trends is cool because some trends out in the world is good. Like some of them don't. Like it's a good trend to follow. But some are also just like, but if you like it, then you like it. So it's not a matter of you following trends, but it also just, where would you like? Where would you like? If you like it, that's all that matters. If somebody else don't, then who cares? You see what I'm saying? And that's just that on it. Like I told y'all this before. Even I think it was another one I seen, which was kind of like a question I've answered before. And it was just like, how do you know, handle being told what to wear, wearing what you want to wear, being revealing, or wearing revealing things, and how people feel about that. And I'm just like, whether it's revealing, whether it's not, whether it's ugly, whether it's not, whether it's ugly, whether it's pretty, if it's pretty to you, that's all that matters. If you like it, that's all that matters. So that's pretty much all I can say about it because I wear what I like. I don't care who likes it, who don't like it. When it comes to fashion, it's a lot of pieces, it's a lot of items that people may find unattractive, but you might like, and that's okay. If you like it, wear it. And to me, I feel like it could be a million and one things that people could say is ugly, but it's only ugly because you can't dress it. And it's just that on that. And argue with your mama, not me. It's ugly because you can't style it. It's ugly because you think you won't look good in it. But me, baby, me, when I wear it, baby, I'm gonna turn it up and I'll make you like it. So that's it, y'all. Wear what you like and don't care who don't like it. All right, y'all, let me kind of finish these brows so that I can move on to the next step because I'm getting caught up. I'm getting a little that shaky bag. And y'all, I haven't even got my eyebrows done in a while. Like usually I like to have my eyebrows done before I do my makeup because it just makes it so much easier to shape your brows and make your brows look super, you know, crisp when they done already. And the fact that my brows ain't done and they still looking sharp and crisp, that is a plus. My brows are done. I'm about to wet my beauty blender, start on my foundation. But the next question is, or the next topic is work-life balancing. Whew, y'all, this is a good one and it's a big one because it is a necessity. Like you have to have a balance, especially when it comes to like your personal life and when it comes to your work life. Like all of it has to be a balance. Like you can't be doing too much at once and you can't be doing too much of one thing at once, if that makes sense. Like if you too focused into your personal life and your work life is on the burner, then what you think is gonna happen? And vice versa. Like if you too focused on work and you too focused. And I believe like being like hardworking is top tier. Like I'm a hard worker, but I'm also not an overworker. I've just, you know, realized and learned just this year that, baby, I'm not about to overwork myself and I'm not about to do too much and get tired out or get ran, you know, down to the ground. All I can do as far as when it comes to work and you just be drained overall where you don't have time, where you don't have the energy to have a personal life or, you know, anything outside of work. So I say balancing work in life, and like as far as work and life, your personal life outside of work, all of that, I feel like it all has to be a balance. When you are doing the balance, you will notice a big difference. But I do definitely believe that you are supposed to have a balance when it comes to work and personal. So yes, balancing life and balancing things you have going on in life helps your mental health as well. Like if you're doing too much, because sometimes like y'all, like I said, I'm a hard worker, but I've just learned this recently to balance. But before it was kind of like, honestly, I feel like I've learned it, but I kind of went back into like that whole work life of just going work, and not really caring about the personal aspect of, or my personal life, or just having downtime, or just having a break, or just being off, or just not doing work, or just chilling, or just hanging with friends, or hanging with family, and just, you see what I'm saying? I got to that point, and when I got to that point, like I felt burnt out. Like I can honestly say like that's how I feel now. Like at some point, like I just feel drained, like I feel burnt out. And I don't think it's because like I've just been working, which I have, but I also think it's a mixture because, again, I've been doing YouTube since I was 18. I'm 26 now. That's a long time to be doing something, and that's go. Never a pause. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like I film when I travel, which like my travel vlogs, which honestly y'all, I love it. Like when it comes to filming and doing vlogs, doing content, like I enjoy it. I actually love it. It's something I love. And when it became a point where it was like, oh, I'm not loving this no more, you take a step back. And that's only because, and you can only get to that point when you are not balancing your life. Things become draining, and you can be burnt out, and you can get tired out of whatever it is you're doing. And I feel like this is a true thing, because I don't know if it's just me, which I know it's not just me. I feel like I have to have my own time at some point in life. Not some point in life, some point in general. Like maybe, I mean, you can give me 7 days a week, 5 days a week, 3 days a week, or something like that, but like I can't be around people too long, too much, like all the time consistently. Like I realized that ain't for me. Like I will get drained, I will get tired. So that goes for anything, y'all. I really do think that, you know, in life is just a balance. And life will be good when you know that balance. All right, somebody said talk about your standards. Like talk about what your standards are. And I'm assuming that is like my standards when it comes to a relationship or just in general. I'm assuming it's a relationship because that's really what y'all always care about anyways. Well, not all of y'all, some of y'all really don't. Not all. Some of y'all really just love and watch me because y'all like my content, or because y'all like me and y'all don't really be caring about what I got going on in my personal life or my relationship, which I can appreciate because, again, like I said before, I've already done that. Like I already done the whole relationship thing, and it's like I'm in a new chapter in my life, and I just really appreciate the people who care and respect that. Like it's not like where I'm at in life is not where I was, and what I'm doing now is not gonna be what I was doing then. You see what I'm saying? People got used to me showing my relationship and expect me to show my relationship after that. And it's like, no, you live and you learn. And I learned to not show my relationship or make my whole life centered around my relationship and just have people looking into my relationship to judge or whatever the case may be. Like I've learned that already, which is why I'm not gonna do it again. So again, thank y'all to the people who respect it and care. That's just what it is. But my standards, y'all, believe it or not, one thing that I can say when it comes to a person that I like or I'm interested in, or if I'm going to go look for a person. When it comes to looks or preference or like looks in general, I don't really have, like I'm not picky, if that makes sense. Like I don't care if you dark skin, light skin. So yeah, I don't really have a preference for that. Far as like how you treat me, like one standard that I have, you have to. Like when I say have, y'all, you have to have like motivation. I can't be with somebody who don't have no motivation or drive to work, be better, grow, all of that. Like I feel like if it's somebody who shows that, I like it. Like if you don't show it at all, baby, like I get if you showing it or you saying it and you ain't doing it, that's a different story. But if you know, show that you are like, you motivated, you grind hard, I can get down with it. Like I can't have somebody who's lazy. I can't have somebody who don't have no motivation. No. So that's probably like a standard, one standard I have. Obviously a standard if somebody who works for themselves, not works for themselves, but work like they got their own. Like I ain't gotta provide for you. If I gotta provide for you, no. And one thing about me, baby, one thing about me is I'm all about energy being reciprocated. And I feel like what I can do for you, or what you can do for me, I can do for myself. And what I can do for myself, I can do for you. But what I can do for myself, you also have to do for me, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Like things have to go both ways. Like I can't be the only one doing things in the relationship financially. That's really just what I'm talking about. That's not like a big point, but I'm just saying that's what I'm talking about as of now. Like that's a standard. Like you just have to, you ain't gotta be making more than me. You ain't gotta be richer than me. You ain't gotta be like, it doesn't matter the amount of money you're making. You just have to match my energy. And that's just it. Like I don't judge where people work at, what they do for a living, what they do as a job. Like I don't care about that. Like I don't judge that. It just have to be, the energy just have to be reciprocated. What I'm doing for you, you gotta give it back. Like it can't be one-sided. Everything always in a relationship, nothing can be one-sided. It don't work that way. So that's pretty much just it. Like that's just how I see it. Like I just think that that's just like my big thing. That's like a big thing. You have to match my energy. That's pretty much just all. Like that's it. That's it to it. You have to match my energy. That's it. Everything gotta be reciprocated. Like if I'm doing for you, baby, you gotta be able to do for me what I can do for you. And it's not just like, it's not a matter of you doing for me what I can do for you. It's just a matter of reciprocating the energy. Like me, like when I'm in a relationship or anything, like just not even just a relationship wise, it goes for my friendships, like my family, like everybody. Like I'm big on, like I'm a gift giver. Like that is my love language. That's one of my love languages, which that's how I show my love, by giving gifts. Like I like giving people nice things. I like treating people, like all of it. It just, that's just how I am. Like I just love it. Like I like seeing the excitement on people's faces when I give them gifts, surprise them. Like I just like when people feel good. So I like to do things that make them feel good. And one thing that I like, which is my love language, is giving gifts. So that's one of the things that I do. So not saying like, oh, if I buy you a gift, you gotta buy me this. No, it is a matter of reciprocating the energy, because I don't give gifts because I expect things in return. That's not me. I give gifts because I like to and because I want to. But it can't always be me giving, if that makes sense. And that's just like one of the big standards that I have. So I would say that. Another one would probably be somebody knowing what they want. Like you have to know what you want, because a lot of people, when you are dating or whatever the case may be, they don't know what they want. Like when you dating me, I mean, you gotta know that you want me, and you gotta know that this ain't just about to be like some type of fling. Like I date to be in a relationship and to make things go further. Like I'm 26, I don't have time to be playing games. You know what I'm saying? Like I could talk and date multiple people, but if I really like you and you say you really like me, then we gotta be on the understanding and we gotta be on the same page when it comes to things that we want in a relationship. And just in general, like you have to make things clear. Like if I'm dating somebody but they want to talk to other people, but I don't want to talk to somebody else and I don't want you talking to somebody else, you have to make that clear. And then it's just a matter of, you know, me understanding, and that's it. Communication is one. Like I have to have a communicator, even though I'm still working on my communication, because I'm not the best person. Y'all, I have completely stopped doing makeup because I'm looking for something. But I feel like when it comes to me, like I'm not a good communicator. Like I'm a person who not hides things, but I'm a person who holds things in. Like I don't really just like open up. I don't really like just, dang, I ain't got that power all on me. I don't really like just telling people all my business. I don't really like just telling people how I feel, as far as like if you hurt me, like all of that. And also it's just, I'm big on that too, because since I was younger, I was just always like a person who don't like confrontation. And in order to prevent confrontation, whether it can lead to confrontation or not, it's just me. That's just how I am. It's just how my mind processes. Like, oh, don't say nothing, or don't speak up, or just sit there, or, you know, bottle it in, and then you will explode later, because baby, I'm an Aries, which means, y'all know, if you're an Aries, you know, high-headed. If it build up, and when it gets to that point, it's like, it's no in between. It's only, I'm either here at a 1 or I'm there at a 10. But I'm working to, you know, climb the ladder. I seen a post on Instagram, and it was just pretty much stating like, pretty much an overthinker needs a good communicator. And I believe it. Like, I feel like if you have somebody who's like that, if it's 2 people like that, oh boy, that's gonna be a struggle. Not saying it can't, you know, can't work out, but it's a struggle versus you being an overthinker, you being a person who's not really a good communicator, and having someone who is a good communicator, who can help you communicate your feelings, help you understand how you're feeling, help you talk and tell how you feel when it comes to certain things. Like, that's a good thing to have, so somebody can teach you, because I believe that in relationships, you are supposed to learn, you are supposed to grow together. Another standard will probably be, someone who isn't insecure. Like, I can't date an insecure person because, again, just what I do is just like, I can't have somebody insecure. Like, far as like insecure about me being a independent woman, can't have somebody who's insecure about that. Can't have somebody who's insecure about me making my own money, because believe it or not, it's people out there like that. Can't be insecure. I can't have somebody who's insecure about people wanting to take pictures with me or liking me or anything like that. Can't have somebody insecure about that. And I can't, dang sure, cannot have somebody who's insecure about how I dress, because baby, when I tell y'all, like I say this all the time, I am a person, when it comes to me, baby, the more skin, the better. And that's just how I see it, and that's just how I like it, that's how I like to dress, and it's just that on it. I can't have somebody who's trying to control what I wear, because baby, that's gonna be a stop right there. I think that's pretty much it. Like, far as when it comes to my standards, I'm not picky, y'all. I literally don't require a lot, because again, like I say this all the time. I can do for myself what anybody can do for me. I just need somebody to match me. You see what I'm saying? Like, match how I love, how I treat my person, like just all of that, like in every way. And it's just not even materialistic. That just goes how I treat a person, like how loyal I am. Like, baby, I am loyal to the motherfucking T. Like, if it's you, it's only you. I'm only looking at you. I only care about you. That's just how I am, and I have to have somebody who match that. Like, So you gotta be loyal, and that's just that. And I also feel like I guess it goes being insecure. Like, just trust. I have to trust you, and then you have to trust me. So this just goes to somebody who being insecure, because if you're insecure, then you don't trust me. And baby, it's when I say it ain't nothing that you gotta worry about. Even if I like you, it ain't nothing you gotta worry about. Best believe. Like, I am a person who is loyal to the T. Like, nobody can get my attention if I fuck with you or like you, and that's just that on that. So that's pretty much like my main standards, y'all. That's really just it. That's literally all I want. So right now I'm just doing my under eyeliner, because I don't put eyeliner on the top of my eyes, or I don't put anything for that matter on top of my eyes, because I got lash extensions and I don't like to mess them up unless I have to for a photo shoot or anything like that. But like, if I'm just doing my makeup every day, I'm not wearing eyeshadow, because one, you can't even really see my eyelids when my eyes open, because my lashes are so big, which is how I like them. But yeah, and you really can't tell that I don't have nothing on my eyes. Like, I don't do eyeshadow, I don't do nothing. I don't do none of that. All right, so the next one, why females stay in situations longer than they should. Ooh, baby. That's a good topic, actually. Me personally, I feel like females, or us females in general, stay in situations longer. It's not a matter of a woman not knowing their worth. Like, I don't think it's that. I think it's a matter of wanting to be strong and not give up on something that you really want. That's all I think it is. And it's just that saying that goes like, eventually people gonna get tired. Like, whatever it is, folks get tired. People get tired. And that's kind of like what they say, when a woman is fed up, she fed up. Or if she leaves, she done, she gone. Once she done, she done. Like, believe it, because it's the truth. Like, I think that a woman will stay in a situation today, folks have been left, because it's just a matter of not wanting to give up on something they want. And eventually they'll realize, like, if the person isn't changing, or if nothing has changed in their relationship or with that person, and they'll move on in the relationship. Like they say, a woman mentally leaves a relationship before they physically leave a relationship. That's true as well. So honestly, I think for me, I don't know if this is how every female, so comment below, because it's like a chit chat, we are talking. So comment your thoughts, what you think below in the comments, because people are quick to be like, oh, she don't know her worth, or she this or she that, and I think, like, I don't like that. I feel like some people, you know, want the best for you, so they are looking out for you, and they saying this because they look out for you. And some people are just being bitter, and it's just a matter of, like, you can't tell somebody what to do. Like, this ain't you. Like, what you would do, you do that. And again, people don't know how to react in a situation until they're actually in a situation. A lot of people comment on how women stay with cheaters and stuff like that, but it's like, have you ever got cheated on? Or have you ever got cheated on and you stayed? So it's kind of like, don't try to project how you feel or what you think on other people, because other people think and move differently. And I am very big on it. Like, I don't try to adjust people's minds to think how I think or anything of the sort. Like, how you think is how you think, and how you feel is how you feel. But don't try to come over here and try to tell me how I'm supposed to think and how I'm supposed to feel, because we two different people. But I think it's just a matter of staying, not because you don't know your worth, or staying longer than you are supposed to to the eye because you are trying to make something work, or you're not trying to give up, or you're trying to be strong and not give up and make something work that you really, really, really want to work. So that's why it's hard when people leave a relationship because they're not ready to leave the relationship, because it's kind of like, I want this to work. I want you to be the person that I need for myself, even though I know you aren't deep down inside because you have shown me over and over and over and over that you're not. But I want you to be, so I'm trying to stay and I'm trying to give you time to fix yourself, but it never works, and then they end up leaving. And then it's like, once a woman is gone, they are gone. So that's what I think. So comment below what y'all think, because this is actually a really good one. Why do females stay in situations longer than they should? But that's kind of like my take on it. That's one of the things that I think. Yeah, like I feel like people really stay in situations because it's like they really genuinely love the person and care for the person. And it's like they really, really want to see this person be better and do right by them because this is who they want. But in reality, it's not who you need, and it's not who God got for you. And it's kind of like you get these signs over and over and over and over and over. Like, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, and you ignore it and you ignore it and you ignore it until you like, okay, and this is a sign that this person isn't for me. I won't walk away. But that's just how I look at it. So y'all, let me know what y'all think. The next one is, have you ever had a threesome? If not, would you? A lot of people ask me that. A lot of people, I think I answered it. I feel like I answered it already, but the answer is no. I've never had a threesome before. I never had a desire to have a threesome. Like, I don't know, like I'm too, especially with the person I'm in a relationship with. Child, please. Nah. Like I can't do it. I'm too jealous, and I'm also too overprotective. Like, I don't like what's mine is mine. Like, why would I want somebody to enter my bedroom in a relationship, especially with a person that I actually care about, I love about? Why would I give somebody else the satisfaction to come in and, you see what I'm saying? Like, never had one. I don't think I would. I don't think I would do it with somebody I'm in a relationship with, somebody I love, or going to be in a relationship with somebody I love. No. I'm 26, y'all. Who knows what would happen in the world? Like, again, life is just life, but no. I've never had one. I never had a desire to. Damn sure not with somebody I'm in a relationship with, somebody I care about, and somebody I love. No. All right, so the next one is figuring out yourself, knowing if you like girls or boys. Okay. So, well, this is why I think, you know, being single and having time to yourself, you really can, like, you know, understand and figure out yourself and what you like and what you don't like. And that goes for gender preferences, like everything. Like if you in a relationship with somebody and you realize a certain thing that they did and y'all break up, that's kind of like that's a lesson learned. Then you become single and you realize, when I get into the next relationship, these are the things I don't want, these are the things I do want. So being to yourself and figuring out how you are and what you like and what you don't like, that's within. So knowing if you like girls or boys is just a matter of yourself. Like I am, and this is just like conversations I've had with people, just in general. It's kind of like a matter of, you know, some people can think they like a certain gender, but then they realize that maybe I like this person, maybe I like this gender more, or whatever it is, which that's why it's a thing called being bisexual, because you can like both genders, but which ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just you like what you like. And I am a big, like I said this before, and the truth to drink, like I'm big on, it don't matter. Like it's just like if somebody treats you good, that's all that matters. Whether it's a boy, whether it's a girl, whether you a boy, whether they a girl, whether they a girl and you a boy, and whether they a girl and you a girl, or whether they a boy and you a boy. Like if somebody treats you good, that's all that matters. Like I don't care about that. I really don't. Like I don't care, y'all. Like I don't care. Like you like what you like, you like what you like. If somebody makes you happy, then that's all that matters. And I feel like, because I was reading a story, it was some time ago, but I seen it on TikTok, and it was kind of like a story where the lady was married or whatever the case may be, she had kids and all of this, and then she realized that she just liked women and that's just who she wanted to be with, a woman, not a man. Which in the TikTok, I think that the husband and her, you know, they were still like, obviously he didn't care, like they were still cordial and all of that, and you know, he was understanding. But I think people do these things, get in relationships like sometimes because it's just kind of like the norm and how they feel like it should be. But I feel like if you like somebody, or somebody treats you nice in a way, whether, you know, it's a girl or a boy, then that's just is what it is. That's just what it is. Like, doesn't matter. Like, if you're happy, you're happy. That's all that matters. So that's kind of just how I look at it, y'all. Like, I think that talking to yourself and having time to yourself and understanding and realizing, you know, what it is down inside, what you like and what you don't like, you'll find the answer to it. It's just a matter of digging deep within yourself. And also, you know, whatever it is you do like, don't feel, you know, pressed or feel discouraged because of what society thinks or what people may think or whatever the case may be. I think it's just a matter of digging deep within yourself and figuring that out. And you will figure the answers. Only you will know. Like, you will know what it is you like, what it is you don't like, because you will feel it. And that is a thing too. Like, it's a feeling. Like, it is a feeling, y'all. Like, believe it or not, like when it comes to like gut feelings, when it comes to trusting your intuition, all of it is all a feeling. And the same thing goes with like knowing or finding yourself and knowing if you like boys or girls, because it's a feeling. Like, it's a feeling. Like, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know if you like girls or boys. Like, you know. Trust me, you know. And if it's in the back of your head and you got a question, you got to think like, possibly, maybe, maybe not. 9 out of 10 is a maybe. And you just gotta try it out, figure it out, see if you like it. And that's just how it is. Can't say you don't like something until you try it. All right, so I'm probably gonna do this one and probably 1 or 2 more, and then I'm done, because I'm kind of already done with my makeup. Like, yep, it's the lips that's missing, y'all, which is my favorite part when it comes to my makeup. But it is trust issues, how to know you're not being used for your status. And I'm assuming that's for me because of who I am and stuff like that. So they're asking me personally. Trust issues, y'all, I have them badly. I got trust issues bad. Like, when I say bad, I mean bad. And that goes for like being in relationships and just letting people in my circle for as friends. Like, trust issues is at an all-time high now. Like, I don't trust people easily. And I also have a good, when I say good, I have a good, like, I've tapped into like discernment, like knowing, like feeling if this person is right for me, or feeling like if this person is, you know, trying to use me or anything like that. I've tapped into that, so I know. Like, I'm very good at it. Like, I have a good discernment. Like, I can tell from a mile away. Like, you can sit right next to me and I can know if you're a good person or not. Like, trust me, I know. So for me, I have trust issues, but also since I am good with reading energy and kind of feeling people out, I kind of like prevented a lot of hurt beforehand, because I already know. Like, and it's been times where it's like I give people the benefit of the doubt, and it's kind of like, no, I kind of feel like it, but then overall I've been shown that like, no, and then I kind of take a step back. But overall, I have trust issues, yes, but how do I know? Like, it's just, I can feel it. Like, I can just feel if somebody is trying to use me. I have a good judgment. You can't get over on me. So that's just, I mean, that's just all I can say to that one. Like, I have good discernment. Like, I have good judgment. And I pay attention also. Like, you gotta pay attention to the signs, because the signs will be there. All right, so somebody said a relationship with someone who has kids. I feel like it can work. Me personally, no. I don't have kids. So I guess that would be a standard. Like, if I'm looking for somebody to date or trying to date somebody, that would be a thing. Like, you can't have kids. Like, and again, I'm very, like I say, my motto is you can't say you gonna like something until you try. Like, I don't know. I've never dated somebody with kids. Like, so I don't know what that's like. You never know what life throws at you. You say you don't want son, and then boom, you meet the love of your life and they got kids. And it's just, and you deal with it because you love the person, or you feel like this is your person. But that's just how I feel, me personally. I don't think I could date somebody who has kids, simply because I don't have kids. And I don't know. I mean, people do meet people who have kids and, you know, they live a happily ever after, or the person has kids and the person they date has kids as well. I've seen that, and I've seen it work out. And I've also seen people who date people who have kids and they don't have kids and it work out. So I feel like it's just a matter of if it's something you like. And if it's something you don't know or you're not for sure, try it out. If it don't work out, then it don't work out. But I don't have anything against it. Like, I don't care. Going back to your ex. I feel like for sure, when it comes to going back to the ex, me personally, no. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because I'm like the type of person, like, when it comes to like those relationships, when they do like those breaks and those on and off relationships, no. We either together or we not. I'm too grown to be doing it. Oh, we're gonna take a break, or we gonna be together then, or we're gonna be together here, and we ain't gonna be together then, or we're gonna break up right now and then we're gonna get back together. No. So if you ain't with somebody, it's obvious for a reason. So it's just kind of like, let it play out how it's supposed to play out, because sometimes it's like your ex could possibly be who you meant to be, and it's kind of like what they say, right person, wrong timing, like that type of thing. You know, I wouldn't say just be your first thing, like automatically going back to the ex because it's just who you used to, or it's because it's like the history that you had with that person. Like, and people miss out on their blessings and miss out on who they really supposed to be with, and miss out on other opportunities because they too stuck on going back to the ex because this is what they used to, and they just always running back to the ex. So I would say, you know, give other people a chance. Like if you're not in a relationship and you have an ex and you're thinking about getting with them and you're not for sure and you haven't, you know, got out there, dated other people and just seen what life has to offer, then I would say do that first before you go back to your ex. And yeah, but again, I ain't got nothing against that also. But me personally, feel like if a relationship ends, it's for a reason. And you should just let that be. Okay, so last question is being a brand and a boss. Ooh. That is a good one. Oh my gosh. Wow. That looks so freaking good. Just looks so good. Being a brand and being a boss. So being a brand and being a boss is two different things, because that is kind of like how I am, which is why I feel like that question is just so perfect, because again, I am a boss because I do work for myself in a sense, because I do YouTube and that's kind of like an entrepreneur job. Like you work for yourself. You create your own content, you have your own schedule, you do your own thing. But not only that, I have my brand, Lorve, L-O-R-V-E, copy up here or two. That's two different things. Like being a CEO of a brand and being a company, like which is being a boss, and then being a brand, which is how I am. Like myself in general is a brand. So I also think it's that too, a balance as well. I think that you have to balance those things and you have to know the difference between the two, because again, I feel like the same thing applies for a person who is a brand, like a person being a brand themselves, and also a person who is a boss and like a CEO or owner of a company or have their own company or have their own brand. I think the same thing applies when it comes to how you carry yourself and all of that. The same thing do apply, but also I have to think differently now as well, because I also have to think about where I want my brand to go and where I want, far as my company, far as like Lorve, like I have to think about where I want that to go in the long run, and think about like how I am and what I do as a person and as a brand, me being the brand myself. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know if y'all understand it or if y'all get it, but like I'm saying, it's different things that you have to uphold when you are a boss and when you are a brand yourself. Like it's certain things that I can't do, it's certain things that I just can't do being a brand myself and then having a brand that I own, which I am the boss of. Like, does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all, do y'all get it? So like, I guess address or answer that question. It's certain things again too, like when it comes to my brand, me being a brand myself, it's certain things that I think about or I take in consideration before I do it, because I'm thinking about also my other brand, like my company, Lorve, L-O-R-V-E, copy up here or 204. But I think it is a difference, and I think that again, in order to, you know, sustain both, you have to have some type of balance. Like it's a balance to it. And I know that like YouTube is something I enjoy doing, something I love, and I've been doing for forever, and what I've been doing first. So it's kind of like when I decided that, you know, I was going to do my brand, it's kind of like one of those things where like people would be like, well, are you going to stop YouTube and all of that? And it's kind of like, no, I don't have to stop doing YouTube or stop doing social media because I have my own company now, or I have my own brand, or I'm a CEO of a brand, or I'm a boss of a brand. Like I don't have to stop one thing to do one thing, but it's also a balance to them both, because I know sometimes like at some point where I'm working on my brand, or I'm working on collections, or I'm working on Lorve, or I'm doing things all Lorve, YouTube can get on the back burner. But it's all just a balance, if that makes sense. Like it's just a matter of, you know, having balance and doing balance, because I can do both. Like I can juggle both, because that's what I've been doing. Yes, I may go from time here and there on social media, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, because I'm working on my brand, but it's also a balance. And then sometimes it's kind of be like, right now I'm working on things for my brand, but I still have like my first collection was released in April. I don't have anything else released yet for my brand, but I've been working on it, which y'all probably notice like when I'm taking a step back, when I'm not posting certain things because I'm working. But it's all just a balance, y'all. And I think you can do both. You can be a brand, yourself can be the brand, and you can have a brand and you can be a boss in general. So I'm thinking that's kind of like what the question was getting at, like being a brand and a boss. Like how does that work? Like what do you do? How do you do? And it's kind of like the answer to it, like how I work, how I maneuver, and how I can manage both being a brand and also a boss as well. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much how I think I manage it. And I do think that it is something that can happen. Like I think it's something that you can do. Like you can juggle both. Like you can be a boss and also you can be a brand. Like it's two different things as well. Like if y'all didn't know that, it's two different things. Being a boss and being a brand is two different things. And it also is a hard thing. It's a hard thing, like being a brand yourself and also having a brand, because my brand and how I want to set my brand up and where I want my brand to go in life. And I'm only doing it, I'm setting it up that way because I want my brand to be something 20 years from now without me, if that makes sense. Like I don't know know how to explain it. Like when I'm gone, when I'm dead and gone, I have kids to pass down this stuff to. It's like when people center their brand around their brand or their thing that they're doing, and then they realize like, oh, you know, I want to do something else. You can't step away from it because it's the brand. You the brand. And that's kind of like what I don't want to happen, if that makes sense, which is why I'm saying you have to juggle both. It has to be some type of balance, and you have to realize if you want these things to be the same thing. And that's just what I'm saying when I'm telling y'all, when I look at my brand, Lorvay, and then when I look at myself as a brand, it's two different things, because how I am as a brand, like me being me De'Ara Taylor the brand, and my brand Lorvay, it's two different things. And I want to set that, and I want it to be that way, which I think that that's how it should be. But my makeup is done, y'all. Ooh. It looks so good. Y'all, look at this. Like the makeup looks so smooth. My face looks so smooth, and it blends so well, and it looks so good. So I actually have places to go, things to do, people to see. I'm actually about to take out my hair. I don't know if y'all can hear me when the water is on, but I feel like it sounds better when it's off. I've never did a roller set before, y'all, and I always wanted to do a roller set. I be seeing like horror stories when it comes to roller sets, but we're gonna see how it come out, y'all, because I decided that I was gonna do a roller set because I was like, oh, I want those big, you know, big luscious curls, and that's kind of like what the roller set gives you. And like, look at it, y'all. You see that? You see? You see? It's like literally all around, so I'm super excited to see how it's about to come out. All right, so, whoosh. Okay. We got a little loose curl. Y'all, it's looking good. I actually like it. They not like too tight, which I like, which that was the vibe, obviously, because they were super big rollers. So the curls are obviously gonna be loose and flowy, but I like it. I love it. Y'all, I got one in the bag. Got one in the bag, I missed one. Oh my gosh. OMG. I love it. It's giving like my hair is in layers, which I always wanted my hair in layers, but I never did it because I was like, I'm probably gonna end up regretting it. But what y'all think? All right, you guys, so that is it for this video, this girl talk, chit chat, get ready with me while I do my makeup, all of that. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and give this video a thumbs up, or comment below too if y'all like when I'm doing my makeup and doing these videos, or if y'all just like when I'm just sitting down chilling. I already really enjoyed this doing. So let me know in the comments below, and I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next vlog. See you in the next vlog. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I'll see you in the next vlog. See you in the next vlog. Love you guys. Bye. Cheers.